in 10 faves, it's not just any one category. We're gonna cross categories. We've got beauty, which was known our Today Special. We've got some fashion with DG2. We even have some electronics. We've got a great cell phone coming up. So definitely stay with us. But this is fave number 2, and this is from DG2. Now, if you had a chance to see our show last hour, I hope you had a chance to pick up some really cool things. But if you didn't, let me show you the Comfort Twill Slim Boyfriend Jean. This was not a jean that we featured in our last hour with Diane. Matter of fact, we had 2 hours of Diane, and you did not see the boyfriend jean. You have a chance to get it in, this is gonna be your mid-tone. This is indigo, and it also comes in black. And you're gonna order this in average, petite, or tall, in size 2 to 24 women's. But this is a boyfriend style jean, which means, and I remember when Boyfriend Style came in, it was all the rage. Everybody loved it. But I think it's gotten better and better and better because this is a little bit of a slimmer fit. When Boyfriend Style first came in, it was a little bit boxier, a little bit kind of baggier than it is now. So this is Boyfriend Style, but created, you know, for the woman who's gonna wear this. And you can see how great Valerie looks in these. These are made to be cropped. They are made to be a little bit shorter. So the average inseam on this is 25.5 inches. So it is made to be shorter. You're gonna see your ankles a little bit. You're gonna see the shoes that you're wearing. And I think those cute little tennies are just perfect for that. This is your running around jean. This is when, you know, we have jeans for different moods. Sometimes we wanna have our hot, sexy look. So you have your hot, sexy jeans. Those are the ones that are really tight and really form-fitting. You know those jeans. And then they're the ones that you just wanna put on and be comfortable. You're running around, you're dealing with the kids or the grandkids, you're whatever the case is, you're doing your Saturday morning activities, and you just wanna be comfy but still have a cool look. And to me, that's what this Boyfriend Style does. This is a Comfort Twill fabrication. So it's not like your basic rough, kind of thick denim jean, in that this one has a softer feel to it. It's got a great stretch to it as well, as you would expect from all of Diane Gilman's jeans to have a really great stretch to it. But this one has that in that twill kind of feel to it. You can see there's a little bit of whiskering, whether if you get it in the mid-tone or in the indigo. The black, let me show you the black again. The black, it does not have the whiskering. It is gonna be more of a solid look. And you'll even notice that in the black, if you cuff it, it's gonna be it's black on the inside as well as the outside. On the blues that you see right here, you are gonna have that contrast on the inside. So if you choose to cuff it, or you know, it's cuffed. If you choose to even roll it up even more, you can see that you do have that contrast hem, which is gonna be nice. But these are cuffed, and they're gonna stay cuffed. They're actually stitched down, which is nice. And if you've ever cuffed a jean and you spent half the day keeping it cuffed, because every time you would take a few steps, it would kind of fall out. It's nice when you have it already done for you. So you've got the look, you've got the comfort, great feel on your hand to these. A Boyfriend Style, so they are looser, they are comfy. You can see that these are gonna be your ones for the ones that you have for great softness and resiliency. You've got that rayon kind of silky feel on the reverse side. So everything that touches your skin in these jeans just feels amazing. And this silhouette is truly one of comfort. So if you're looking for a jean that really fits all the bills. It's comfortable, it's cute, it's casual, it's anytime, it's every day. This is gonna be the way that you go. You do have functional pockets in the front, you have functional pockets in the back, and there's no contrast stitching on these. So these are gonna be the kind that it's not about, oh, you bought those in 2016. No. It's just, no, these are my jeans. These are my kind of cute, casual, comfy jeans that I wear all the time. They're not gonna get dated. And I like that too, because when I find a jean that really works for me, I wanna keep wearing it over and over. And I don't wanna one day look at it and say, does it look outdated? Can you tell I bought these a few years ago? I don't wanna do that. I wanna just put them on and keep on wearing them. And when you have something that doesn't have a lot of contrast stitching and embellishment. It's not about that. It's really just about the comfort. Then you'll never look at them and say, these look dated. I don't know if I should continue to wear them. You're gonna enjoy these. The softness, the stretch, the comfort, that silkiness that they feel against your skin. And if you wanna go ahead and try them, do it for an event price, which is what we have today. We took $10 off of our regular HSN price. It's $3 flat shipping and handling, which is great. And you even have flex pay. So we will have a full presentation of these coming up at 12 noon on the East Coast. It's gonna be 9 a.m. on the West Coast. But if you wanna